For the last year or so, a massive kind of quiet revolution has been building up in the music industry. It's all powered by artificial intelligence. And what started out as an all-out war, well, it's turning into something completely different.
And that really brings us to the core question of this whole thing. Is AI the bad guy here, the enemy that's going to steal from artists? Or is it a powerful new teammate? For a long time, the answer felt pretty obvious. But like we're about to see, things have just taken a wild turn.
All right, so to really get what's happening, we've got to rewind the tape a little bit, see where this whole thing kicked off, with a major standoff.
It wasn't that long ago, really, that the big music labels were looking at generative AI like it was a total five-alarm fire. You had these startups popping up everywhere, creating some incredible new music. But, and this is the big but, they were doing it by training their AI on a gigantic library of existing songs. Songs the labels owned. To the industry, this wasn't some cool new innovation. It was straight-up theft on a massive scale.
And this tension, it didn't just stay as a bunch of angry letters or press releases. Oh no, it got serious fast. It moved right into the courtroom.
So you basically had two sides in the ring. In one corner, you've got the music giants, the big record labels, and they're suing these red-hot AI startups like Suno and Udio for copyright infringement. And in the other corner, you have these new platforms that are just exploding in popularity because they let anyone make a song with a simple text prompt. The battle lines were definitely drawn. But then, just when it looked like we were all settling in for this long, ugly legal war, the entire script just flipped. Completely. The fight moved from the courtroom to the boardroom. All of a sudden, that whole strategy of just, suing them into oblivion, it just shifted. The biggest players in music started singing a totally different tune. They were moving away from fighting and towards, believe it or not, collaboration. Now check this out, because the language here is everything. This quote is from Warner Music. Yeah, one of the same companies that was suing AI startups. And suddenly, they're talking about respecting artists' rights while working with AI. This was the first huge sign that things were changing, that the ice was finally breaking. And this just shows you the complete 180 they pulled. Look at this timeline for Warner Music and the AI company Udio. Step 1, they sue them. Step 2, they quietly settle that lawsuit. And then step 3, get this, they announced they're partnering with them to launch a new licensed AI service. It is an absolutely incredible turnaround. And this wasn't just a one-off deal. Not at all. What Warner did, that was just the first tremor before a massive earthquake shook the entire industry. We're not talking about small indie labels experimenting here. We're talking about the big three, the titans, the companies that control almost all of the popular music in the entire world. And the ball just kept rolling. Universal, Sony, and Warner, all of them have now signed licensing deals with an AI startup called Clayvision. This is huge. It's totally unprecedented. The three biggest rivals in the music business have all just agreed on a path forward with AI. The war is officially over. A new era is beginning.
So, what does this new licensed future actually look like? How do you do this? How can you respect the rights of artists and still use all this powerful AI tech?
Well, the whole answer seems to be this idea, closed system AI. So instead of the old models that just scraped up everything they could find on the internet, these new systems are trained only on music the company has legally paid to use. And here's the most important part, the original artists get credit, and crucially, they get paid whenever their music or even just their vocal style is used to create something new.
And this is why it really matters to you, to us, the fans. This whole new framework opens the door for a world of official, totally legal AI-powered tools. Imagine being able to remix a song from your favorite artist or create a new cover using an AI version of their voice, all while knowing that the original creators are actually getting paid for it. It's a real game changer.
All of this leads to one last, really fascinating question. In a world where fans can basically co-create with their favorite artists using licensed AI, what does a #1 hit even look like anymore? Is it a single track made by one person, or is it maybe a million different versions all branching off from one original idea? The industry has officially placed its bet, and we're all about to find out what happens next.